Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6. It's been a busy week for law enforcement in our region as more possible threats have come in for a number of local schools. How police are protecting your children. Also, it is official. We now know which Tri-City community will host the Veterans Day Parade this year. And within the hour, a new business comes to Kennewick after starting comes to Kennewick after starting in Yakima, where you can get some boba tea. Monique Ledesma will explain. And Stacy is live.
That's right, we're in Richland, at Christ the King. It's Sausage Fest, having a great time, right, guys? Yeah! Tell you all about the weather coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. It is September the 20th. Well, we are going to begin with Stacy. You know, we've made it to the end of the week, and there is so much happening this weekend. One thing is the annual Sausage Fest in Richland, and that is where we find our very own Stacy Lee. She's live there with more details on that. Plus, she has a look at our weekend forecast. Stacy, good evening.
Hey, Austin. Well, I found some friends to talk about Sausage Fest tonight. 48 years, way longer than these guys have been alive. But we've got our sausage hat, we've got our chicken hat, and we've got Katie. Katie goes here to Christ the King. Katie, tell us a little bit about this event and what grade you're in and your chicken dance.
I'm in 6th grade. The chicken dance is like a year-round thing. K through 7th can do it because 8th grade has like a big performance they're choreographed to do. There's competitive, expedition, and TV, so you can go on TV. And competition is, I think, any grade. I got first place for my competition this year. And it's super fun to go to this school, and I made so many fun friendships, and it's just so fun going to this school.
Well, thank you, Katie. First place chicken dancer right here. So, yes, having a great time. And the weather for the weekend is going to be stellar. Let's check it out right now. And here's a live look outside. Look at that beautiful day on the Columbia. Beautiful weekend for the Ironman contest. And of course, Sausage Fest. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be lots of fun, so come on out. Here's the temperatures, though, for tonight. Again, on the chilly side, but those temperatures won't get that cold until about 4 or 5 in the morning. So definitely grab a coat this evening if you're heading out, because those temperatures are dropping down into the 40s all through the area. So just to recap, mild night, cool temps, beautiful weekend for all the fun activities going on. Fall officially begins on Sunday, and get ready, we're going to have warmer temperatures headed our way next week. And yes, perfect night for lots of activities, including Sausage Fest here at Christ the King in Richland. It's tonight, it's tomorrow as well. We'll talk more about the Sausage Fest coming up here in just a bit. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you. Other news tonight, and to a crime alert across our region, local law enforcement and school districts are dealing with ongoing threats of violence in our schools. The school year is just barely underway, and school districts continue to deal with constant threats of violence online through other social media platforms and word passed around the hallways. Several school districts posting messages on social media about threats of violence and that police will make their presence known on campus. Earlier this month, Kennewick police were called to a report of a shooting near schools, only to find out it was a hoax 911 call. Yesterday, Pasco police and Pasco High School working through safety concerns, and a school let out at Hanford High yesterday a large police presence as they investigated a possible situation there. Grandview, Sunnyside, and other school districts letting parents know that the rumors were just that, rumors. But school officials and law enforcement say if you see or hear something, say something. Another crime alert out of Walla Walla, though. This is a life and death situation. The Walla Walla Fire and Police Departments have seen a big increase in fentanyl overdoses in the last week. They say especially in just the last 24 hours. In some of the overdose cases, Narcan has not been effective. Authorities and first responders ask people to call 911 if they suspect someone is overdosing. A known member of the Pagans Outlaw motorcycle gang has been found guilty of assault after a robbery at the Walla Walla PetSmart in March of 2023. John Smith of College Place threatened 2 employees with a gun. An accomplice in the robbery, Christopher Peters, was armed with a bat, decorated with gang colors during the crime. Peters was also convicted on related charges. Authorities say that the Pagans Outlaw motorcycle gang has been in Walla Walla for about 3 years now. This is just one in a series of crimes involving serious assault and illegal firearms possessions. Smith will be sentenced on October the 7th. Turning to Kennewick, fire crews battling a fire late this afternoon on the 500 block of West Albany Avenue. We were there. Firefighters got the call just after 3 p.m. to a shed on fire. People at the scene we spoke with say it is the 3rd time that fire crews have had to respond to a fire at that property. And this is some home video that you just saw there. Cascade Natural Gas also responded to the scene. Stay with us for updates on air and online at applevalley.newsnow.com. Well, Yakima author Victor Kuski has released the 5th book in his criminal prosecutor series called Killing Yakima. The book is fiction, but heavily inspired by true crimes that occurred in the city of Yakima. It focuses on the stories of victims Lawrence Regal, Sarah Bustos, Ryan Moore, and Sharon Birch. The author and loved ones of those victims are inviting the public and top law enforcement officials to a meeting at noon this coming Sunday at Schaub's Beer Den in Yakima. They'll be discussing the future of those cases and a petition for a grand jury process to be initiated in the Regal and Bustos cases. Turning to community events. The Sausage Fest is happening right now. As you saw, our Stacy Live was there, bringing you some extra fun with your weather forecast. Organizers say it's Oktoberfest style, where it's set up like a Bavarian village in the church parking lot. Admission is free, and there will be food, games, live entertainment, a beer garden, and much more. It started tonight at 5. It goes until 11 p.m. this evening, and then tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. I'll be out there as well doing the dunk tank. Looking forward to that. That happens around 7. Meantime, the Central Washington State Fair kicked off today at the State Fair Park in Yakima, featuring several new attractions, especially when it comes to food. Longtime food vendors and some new arrivals are bringing 22 new items to this year's fair, offering attendees a taste of something different alongside classic fair favorites. There's also a new Graze Your Way Through the Fair that will help you find your favorite or discover new dishes. For kids, there's a game area, a petting zoo, and pony rides. Also new this year, the first ever apple pie eating contest. The Yakima Sun Fair Parade for the Central Washington State Fair is happening tomorrow. It starts at 10 a.m. Saturday. From 8 a.m., Yakima Transit will detour around Yakima Avenue at 16th to avoid the parade. Regular service resumes after the parade. Ironman 70.3 starts this weekend. Now we have the full guide to all of the viewing areas and the traffic impacts, and there's a lot. So go to our website, applevalley.newsnow.com. New at 6, the West Richland Chamber of Commerce has been granted the honor of hosting the 25th annual Tri-Cities Veterans Day Parade on Saturday, November 9th. The Chamber now inviting businesses, organizations, and the community to come together in support of our veterans by joining as sponsors and parade participants. The parade, which will take place in downtown West Richland, will feature retired Master Chief Dodd Coates as the Grand Marshal, followed by a chili feed at Flat Top Park. It all starts at 9:30 a.m. again on the 9th. Also new at 6 and happening this weekend, the Pasco Union firefighters will be hosting a charity fundraiser. The charity provides prepaid Visa cards for firefighters to use when they're on a call and find families needing food, shelter, supplies, clothing, and more. The money also helps support events like Coats for Kids. PFD will be holding a meet and greet with firefighters at Sage Brewing tomorrow night, Saturday. Sage Brewing is donating proceeds from a special beer, and raffle tickets will be available for prizes, including a $1,000 gift certificate to Ranch and Home. Learn more on the Pasco Union Firefighters Local 1433 Facebook page. Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is just getting started. Still ahead tonight, a Washington woman is suing Delta.
A flight back to Seattle on Delta Airlines for a woman named Cheryl
during a
from
flight
Chehalis
results in severe burns. And Stacy will return. She'll have your full First Alert weather forecast as we leave you to break. A live picture from Yakima, and Stacy will join us again from the Sausage Fest in Richland. Hang tight.
Back to school. That means more kids will be out in traffic when you least expect them. They don't know the rules of the road yet, but you do, so drive safely. This message is brought to you by Allen Brecky Law Offices.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
All right, Jay, time to go. It's hard to believe how quickly time flies. Our lives definitely get a lot busier this time of year. Soccer practice, club sports, school events, it's a lot to juggle. Having an SUV that we can easily pack everything into and still have plenty of room is amazing. Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
It's game day. Tackle high prices with great deals from Overturf Kia. Get sporty with a tech-savvy, fuel-efficient 2024 Kia Forte sedan, starting at just $19,990. Or get 1.9% interest for up to 48 months. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
This fall, discover the secret to a perfect night's sleep when you shop at Walker's Furniture and Mattress, as Walker's marks down many of their best-selling name brand mattresses. And take advantage of special 5-year financing with no money down and no minimum purchase, so you can fall asleep in comfort and pay over time. Plus, get an additional $300 of free furniture with select sets sold during the fall sleep savings this week at Walker's.
Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Next ET.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
Your behind-the-scenes first look at the SNL movie Saturday night. Plus, only we're with the new kids on the block for their big announcement.
Next ET!
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Back to school. That means more kids will be out in traffic when you least expect them. They don't know the rules of the road yet, but you do, so drive safely. This message is brought to you by Allen Brecky Law Offices.
Vagrants, homeless.
Can downtown Kennewick be saved? Monday after Commanders Bengals football.
Welcome back, everybody. The House unanimously voted today to pass a bill bolstering Secret Service protection for major presidential and vice presidential candidates. It's a move that comes in the wake of 2 apparent assassination attempts targeting GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump. The vote was 405-0. The bill directs the Secret Service director to apply uniform standards for protection of presidents, vice presidents, and major presidential and vice presidential candidates. Other news tonight, a Washington woman is suing Delta Airlines after she claims she received inadequate care after it was a coffee spill. It left her with first and second degree burns on her legs and stomach. Connor Board reports she just wants others to not suffer like her. We want to warn you, some of the images may be disturbing.
A flight back to Seattle on Delta Airlines for a woman named Cheryl from Chehalis quickly turned traumatic in December of last year.
She's watching a movie. Flight attendant puts a cup of burning hot coffee on her food tray, and bam, it ends up in her lap.
In a lawsuit filed today with Mark Lindquist's Law, the woman claims the coffee was boiling hot. Pictures in the court documents show some of the burns on the woman's upper legs and torso. We partially blurred the photo due to the severity of the burns.
This coffee was excessively hot, way beyond industry standards. Even the ER doctor was shocked that coffee this hot was served on an airplane.
Cheryl works as a flight attendant for another airline. She said she was given pain reliever, ice, and a bandage that got embedded in her wound. The lawsuit claims protocols for a medical emergency were not followed and that a lack of proper care worsened the injuries.
First, you would expect they would have called out for a doctor or a nurse or somebody who could give medical advice. In fact, Cheryl asked for that. Secondly, airlines also have a service where they can call to the ground and get remote medical advice from a doctor.
King 5 reached out to Delta Airlines, which declined to comment.
Cheryl wants accountability here. She also wants to make sure this doesn't happen to any other airline passengers. And as someone who flies, I want that too.
That was Connor Board reporting. Lindquist says the woman suffered severe enough injuries that it stopped her from being able to drive, sit, and even sleep. A court date is not known just yet. Turning to our weather, let's check back in with First Alert's Stacy Lee. She's joining us live from Richland talking about the Sausage Fest. Hey there, Stacy.
Hey, Austin, having a great time, and it's busy. There's a lot of folks here tonight. Did you know that Sausage Fest has been around for 48 years, and it's one of the top 5 attended events in all of Tri-Cities. So if you're new to town, come check it out. It's family friendly, and there's even stuff to do for the adults. There's a beer garden to my right with some live music. There's a rock band that's been playing all evening, and they'll have live music tonight on that stage in the beer garden till 10:30. So stuff for the adults, lots of stuff for the kids and family, and of course sausages. We'll talk about that in a couple of minutes. Let's talk about the fabulous weather we're looking at this weekend. And a live look outside of our Apple Valley News Now studios in Kennewick. Looking good, traffic moving along, a few clouds in the sky, but not bad. Let's talk about the weather pattern for tomorrow. Not a lot going on in the Pacific Northwest, but check out this upper level low down near Vegas and Flagstaff. It's going to start moving up towards the Denver area, Salt Lake City, Four Corners. They're going to see some active showers. And then check this out as you get into Saturday night. They're going to see some snowfall near the Denver area. So some last day of summer snowfall, kind of a rare occurrence. Here's what the weather pattern looks like on Sunday in our region. Now, we do have an upper level system bringing moisture across the area, but the jet stream is going to move right about to the Canadian border. So most of the moisture will stay at the very tip top of Washington, mainly in Canada, though, over the weekend. So if we see any showers, it'll be very, very light, and very few showers possible in the Cascades. Our temperatures tonight are going to be on the cool side. We're talking 40s all through the region. A chilly 41 in Sunnyside, 40 in Pendleton, 45 Tri-Cities and Yakima. 42 for Ellensburg. Taking a peek at the Cascades and Kittitas Valley for tomorrow. A little bit cool up in the mountains. Very, very nice and mostly clear all down the into the Kittitas Valley. Vantage 77. Here's a look at the Yakima Valley from Sela to Grandview. You'll have temperatures in the 70s, a few puffy clouds, but overall beautiful weather this weekend. Moving into the lower Columbia Basin, we'll see temperatures here also in the 70s, staying below 80 degrees. Beautiful, great weekend weekend here in the Tri-Cities at 76. We'll see 75 degrees in Hermiston, 76 Prosser, and 74 degrees for Mesa. Here's what it looks like in the foothills of the Blues from Walla Walla all the way down to Pilot Rock in the 70s. Those mountainous areas, upper terrain like Ukiah and Meacham, will be in the 60s with some chilly overnight lows dropping down close to the 30s overnight in that area. If you're hitting the road, it's going to be pretty pleasant, a little bit gusty in the gorge, cool temperatures for the mountains, and we'll see some cloudy coast developing, especially on the Oregon coast on Sunday. Here's what it looks like for Seattle for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Nice mild temperatures and a slight chance of rain Sunday and Monday. Portland looking good with temperatures staying under 80 degrees, overnight lows staying down in the 50s. And if you're heading up north to the Spokane area, look for a beautiful weekend there. A little more overcast though on Sunday. Here's what it looks like for the next 7 days. Fall begins on Sunday. We'll see those 80-degree temperatures returning midweek there. Tri-Cities, nice weather here as well, with temperatures peaking on Wednesday close to 90 degrees and then dropping back down to the lower 80s. Ellensburg looking good, 70s and even some 80-degree temps next week. Those overnight lows, though, a little bit chilly this weekend. Here's what it looks like in Walla Walla. Beautiful weather, wine taste, or get out there and do a little bit of golf. Those warmer temperatures once again on Wednesday, teetering just below 90 degrees. In Hermiston, it's going to be a gorgeous weekend. And don't forget, fall beginning on Sunday morning. Those 80-degree temperatures sticking around all next week in Hermiston. And Austin, we're having a great time again. 48 years Sausage Fest right here, Christ the King in Richland. And it wouldn't be a Sausage Fest unless you eat a dog. So here we go. Yes, mustard, ketchup, and onions. No one's going to want to kiss me. Delicious. So come get your sausage officially tonight and tomorrow right here in Richland. Stacy Lee live in Richland for Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Stacy, thank you. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, we take a look at some of your top health headlines. Plus, this caught on camera, a hiker surviving a huge fall. We'll be right back.
Get to Mercedes-Benz of Yakima or call us and we'll pick up your trade and deliver your new Mercedes right to you during the Power of Choice sale at Mercedes-Benz of Yakima or stevehahn.com.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time sale today through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation in 1 day only. New 2024 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
This fall, make your home a cozy retreat filled with comfort and style when you shop at Walker's Furniture and Mattress. You'll find your favorite brands in stock at prices you'll love, with discounts on every item store-wide. Plus, take advantage of special 5-year financing with no money down, so you can bring home the furniture you've been dreaming of and pay over time. There's never been a better time to furnish your life for less during the fall savings event this week at Walker's.
Create a backyard that's out of this world. Right now, save $50 on the MSA 60 CB battery chainsaw and save $50 on the VGA 57 battery blower. Real STIHL.
Labor Day is finally here. It's our biggest savings event of the year, and you'll find huge savings on our newest fall arrivals for every room in your home. During the Labor Day event, you'll get a full 60 months to pay with absolutely no interest and no money down. Or for your cash purchases, we'll subtract the tax. Special hours this Labor Day, Monday 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Hurry into your local Moore Furniture showroom for the best selection.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Is your bundle a bundle of joy? Do you celebrate your contract's anniversary? No? you should meet Ziply Fiber. High-speed fiber optic internet means more freedom, more reliability, more speed on all your family's devices, all at the same time. Happily ever faster. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Get to Mercedes-Benz of Yakima or call us and we'll pick up your trade and deliver your new Mercedes right to you during the Power of Choice sale at Mercedes-Benz of Yakima or stevehahn.com.
All right, welcome back. We have a health alert for you. If you liked those chips, crackers, and squeezy cheese, guess what? You are increasing your risk for type 2 diabetes. According to a new study, ultra-processed foods like sugary drinks, chips, and hot dogs contain synthetic additives that can have a very big impact on your health. Researchers found that these foods tend to be higher in calories and less filling, which means people eat more to feel full. Dramatic footage has emerged showing the moment a man slipped and fell down a steep mountain while hiking in China. Take a look at this. The 42-year-old man was hiking in the mountains when he slipped and fell, capturing the moment on a 360-degree camera. The video shows him skidding down a slope before a tree stops his fall and saves his life. Wow. The video went viral on China's version of TikTok. The man said he wasn't badly injured, but got some bruising on his left leg. Lucky to be alive for sure. Coming up in our next half hour, we're going to take a look at a new local business where you can find authentic food and drink. It's in a place that is quickly becoming a hot spot for Kennewick foodies. And Stacy will join us live again from Richland, the Sausage Fest 2024. As we leave you to break, live picture in Yakima. She's got your forecast as well. Don't go anywhere.
Monday, Washington battles Cincinnati, followed by a special Apple Valley News Now primetime.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough.
Which is better, Honda or Toyota? Well, the Honda Accord and CR-V both made the Car and Driver 10 Best list. Camry and RAV4 did not. In fact, when it comes to the 10 Best, no one comes close to Honda, the only company to make every single 10 Best list. That means Honda's not just better, it's the best. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get the Honda CR-V with 2.9% APR financing. So for big deals on America's best brand, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
Hot tub, hot tub, hot tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Roy Jones Jr. Boxing returns to Legends Casino Hotel September 19th as India's Mandeep Jangra is back and looking for another championship belt. This time, he's taking on undefeated Nicaraguan challenger Nilo Guerrero for a vacant NBA Junior Lightweight World title. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends gift shop. Don't miss Mandeep vs. Guerrero in a clash of unbeatens for the Junior Lightweight World title belt, plus other exciting bouts. September 19th at Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected, which is ironic. Don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else. Ironic. Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less. That's ironic. Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Traffic jam. Ugh, and I'm already late.
Women, were you exposed to dactyl while you were pregnant? Infant birth defects are caused by this toxic weed killer used in farming, landscaping, and gardening. As a result, the EPA has asked agricultural workers to stop using dactyl, also known as DCPA. If you or your child was injured by dactyl, protect your rights for compensation. Call Whites and Luxembourg today at 917-LAWYERS to learn more. That's 917-LAWYERS.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough.
Apple Valley News Now is home to great shows like Shark Tank, Jimmy Kimmel, and Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
And we're home to the #1 news on television, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir, plus award-winning local news, including the First Alert Weather Team. And we lead the way in sports with NFL Monday Night Football, college football, including the SEC, and just added the Seattle Kraken. We're Apple Valley News Now, proudly serving South Central Washington and Northern Oregon on your side.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m., we catch up with Dave Reichart, who is running on the Republican ticket for Washington governor. We'll fill you in. And my partner Stacy, let's see where she's at.
Hi, Austin. Live in Richland tonight at Sausage Fest 2024. We're having a blast out here. I'll tell you more coming up in just a few minutes.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much for sticking with us for our next half hour of news. Let's turn things over again to our very own Stacy Lee. You just saw her in Richland. She's at Sausage Fest, and she has a look at your weekend forecast as well. Stacy, have you recovered from that sausage you tried earlier?
Oh, that was so good. And yes, very good. I don't know what it is, but those sausages taste better here at Sausage Fest. So again, 48 years, one of the top 5 events in the Tri-Cities of the year. Great fundraiser for Christ the King School here. And lots of folks come out, even if you're not from Richland or don't have kids attending here. This is open to the public, so do come. There's lots of great games and activities, lots of stuff for the kiddies to do. There's live entertainment on the other side, some hula bands. Bram Brata is going to be doing their steel drum. And then in the beer garden on the other side, 21 and over, you can grab a beer and listen to some live music over there as well. So a lot going on. And, you know, I was saying earlier, it's like the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's not too hot, not too cold, just right this weekend. Let's take a look at your forecast. And here's a live look outside. Look at that beautiful day on the Columbia. Beautiful weekend for the Ironman contest. And of course, Sausage Fest. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be lots of fun, so come on out. Here's the temperatures, though, for tonight. Again, on the chilly side, but those temperatures won't get that cold until about 4 or 5 in the morning. So definitely grab a coat this evening if you're heading out, because those temperatures are dropping down into the 40s all through the area. So just to recap, mild night, cool temps, beautiful weekend for all the fun activities going on. Fall officially begins on Sunday, and get ready, we're going to have warmer temperatures headed our way next week. And as I said, yes, do grab a little light sweatshirt if you're coming out to Sausage Fest, or maybe you're going to the Central Washington Fair tonight. Those temperatures, once it gets dark, will start to drop down pretty rapidly. We'll talk more about Sausage Fest coming up here in just a little bit. Stacy Lee live in Richland for Apple Valley News Now. All right, Stacy, thank you. First at 6:30, are you a fan of boba tea? How about bibimbap and other authentic Korean foods and Asian-inspired foods? Asian-inspired style foods. A new cafe in Kennewick has just opened its doors to the community. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma got a tour of it, and she says it's a spot you'll find like no other.
This is the second location for J-Day. Jaden Wynn says his first location started in Yakima 3 years ago, and it took him 2 years to get to the Tri-Cities. He says he was inspired to open up shop after combining his business degree and his love for boba and milk teas.
Just do something for myself, enjoy what I'm doing, and then as I say, I'm like a milk tea boba lover, so I'm just like, hey, let's do something that I like, and then I think that I'm good at, I'm good about. Yeah, so just, and also some challenge myself, that's it.
He says his passion for what his business is makes being open easy.
I always like do little by little, I check everything out good, and I feel like I like it that way. Like enjoy doing drink, talking to people, and then making some food and some pastry. It's just so fun. It's just like I may work, like be here all day, but I'm actually enjoying doing it every day.
He says through his process of opening up his business, it wasn't always rainbows and sunshine.
There was a time I thought I would quit. So many times, but then I just like, we're really getting there. We're halfway, we're getting there, and then And then I just like, and then I'm also afraid because Tri-City is a new area. I'm not really familiar with it because I'm not from here. So I'm like, but I'm like, okay, let's try. And maybe I could bring out something that people would love.
He says he wouldn't be where he is at without his supporters.
Good thing that I have my family and my size, my family, my friends, and I have a lot of supporters in my size. So that's made me overcome it like emotionally. And then a lot of people would, even with just friends, you know, and or they know me not that long, but they're willing to help me, give me a hand and do this, that. So I feel I'm glad, I'm blessed.
As for the future of J-Day, he says he is eager to open more shops in Tri-Cities and Yakima within the next 3 years. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, thank you so much, Monique. As of right now, Jay says his business hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Sunday. Other news tonight, Dave Reichart, the Republican candidate running for governor in Washington state, made a stop in Kennewick last night, and we got the chance to catch up with him. Reichart says he decided to run for governor after hearing from his supporters since the year 2000 to run for the position. Reichart tells us that this year's timing finally felt right due to his prior career in law enforcement and his work on taxes in Congress.
The high cost of living and crime. But you can't separate homelessness from that. Again, all three of those are intertwined. So we have to really start holding people accountable. They have to be responsible for their actions, and they have to know there are consequences. So I have a law enforcement plan in place that, having been in law enforcement for 33 years, I know how to stop crime.
He also says that when it comes to the economy, he plans on vetoing every new tax bill until he truly understands where that money is going. Reichart faces Democrat Bob Ferguson in the upcoming November election. This Sunday, September 22nd, Washington State Union will host the Get Out the Vote bus in Yakima, which aims to engage voters on the importance of electing pro-union, pro-working family candidates up and down the ballot this election day. The Yakima stop is part of the $1.8 million member AFT election bus tour, which kicked off in Detroit, Michigan. The president of Yakima ATF said in part, quote, "As union members, we know how important our collective action can be," end quote. The rally will take place Sunday at 12 p.m. at Larson Park. Early voting is getting underway in 3 states today. Minnesota and Virginia are opening their polls. South Dakota allows absentee in-person early voting. Election day is fewer than 50 days away, but most states allow voting before then. According to the Pew Research Center, in 2020, about a quarter of voters cast ballots in person before Election Day. Group 14 Technologies in Moses Lake has been awarded a $200 million grant from the U.S. Department of Energy to expand their operations. The money comes from the bipartisan infrastructure law and is geared toward strengthening domestic battery supply chains. Group 14 intends to use the grant to build up the infrastructure it needs to increase its production of silane gas, which is used to make advanced lithium-ion batteries. The new facility will create over 300 construction jobs and will have about 150 employees when it's done. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30. We're going to check in with Stacy Lee one last time from Richland. She's got your full weekend forecast coming up. Don't go anywhere.
Vagrants, homeless. Can downtown Kennewick be saved? Monday after Commanders Bengals football.
Hot tub, hot tub, hot tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Labor Day is finally here. It's our biggest savings event of the year, and you'll find huge savings on our newest fall arrivals for every room in your home. During the Labor Day event, you'll get a full 60 months to pay with absolutely no interest and no money down. Or for your cash purchases, we'll subtract the tax. Special hours this Labor Day, Monday 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Hurry into your local Moore Furniture showroom for the best selection.
There are those who factor and those who don't. Nothing this good comes this easy.
Except Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals, ready in 2 minutes.
The Coca-Cola Grandstand is where the action is at this year's Central Washington State Fair. Kicking things off on Saturday, September 21st with epic rodeo action at the Aces Wild Rough Stock Roundup, showcasing some of the very best cowboys and cowgirls competing today. And that's just the start. On September 28th and 29th, catch the high-octane excitement of Insanity Fest, featuring monster trucks, jet truck, and truck pulling like you've never seen before. Get your tickets today at fairfun.com. All event tickets include fair admission.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, it's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Thank you for making Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest and ABC's Good Morning America the most watched morning news on local TV.
Now that's good.
What's new, what's now, and what's next, plus first alert weather every 10 minutes. Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Welcome back. Now out of Oregon and the confederated tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation, language arts teacher Nicole Harrison is one of the Oregon Department of Education's Regional Teachers of the Year. Harrison is in her 4th year teaching at Nikiwe Community School. One of the students who helped nominate Harrison says she runs her classroom as a place where all students can be heard, seen, and be safe. Harrison now receives $1,000 and is in the running for Oregon's Teacher of the Year. Congrats to her. All good things must come to an end, right? But that's just it. There's a lot of great weekend activities happening around our region. Stacy Lee live in Richland at Sausage Fest. She joins us one last time with a last look at the fun and also your weekend forecast. Stacy, it looks like it is busy out there.
Hey, Austin, it is busy. Lots of people here having fun. I see bubble machines over here. We're in the game area. This is where the kids can play games and win prizes. They've got a swag booth over there. Of course, sausages. There's hamburgers, not just sausages, lots of other food, lots of things for the kids to do. And this is that zone as well. On the other side is the beer garden and live music, and that goes till 10:30 tonight. Once it shuts down, they open back up tomorrow at 11 a.m. And once again, it goes all day. Now, the great thing about this weekend is the weather is absolutely perfect. Let's take a peek at that right now. And a live look outside of our Apple Valley News Now studios in Kennewick. Looking good, traffic moving along, a few clouds in the sky, but not bad. Let's talk about the weather pattern for tomorrow. Not a lot going on in the Pacific Northwest, but check out this upper level low down near Vegas and Flagstaff. It's going to start moving up towards the Denver area, Salt Lake City, Four Corners. They're going to see some active showers. And then check this out as you get into Saturday night. they're going to see some snowfall near the Denver area. So some last day of summer snowfall, kind of a rare occurrence. Here's what the weather pattern looks like on Sunday in our region. Now, we do have an upper level system bringing moisture across the area, but the jet stream is going to move right about to the Canadian border. So most of the moisture will stay at the very tip top of Washington, mainly in Canada, though, over the weekend. So if we see any showers, it'll be very, very light and very few showers possible in the Cascades. Our temperatures tonight are going to be on the cool side. We're talking 40s all through the region. A chilly 41 in Sunnyside, 40 in Pendleton, 45 Tri-Cities and Yakima. 42 for Ellensburg. Taking a peek at the Cascades and Kittitas Valley for tomorrow. A little bit cool up in the mountains. Very, very nice and mostly clear all down the into the Kittitas Valley. Vantage 77. Here's a look at the Yakima Valley from Sela to Grandview. You'll have temperatures in the 70s, a few puffy clouds, but overall beautiful weather this weekend. Moving into the lower Columbia Basin, we'll see temperatures here also in the 70s, staying below 80 degrees. Beautiful, great weekend here in the Tri-Cities at 76. We'll see 75 degrees in Hermiston, 76 Prosser, and 74 degrees for Mesa. Here's what it looks like in the foothills of the Blues from Walla Walla all the way down to Pilot Rock in the 70s. Those mountainous areas, upper terrain like Ukiah and Meacham, will be in the 60s with some chilly overnight lows dropping down close to the 30s overnight in that area. If you're hitting the road, it's going to be pretty pleasant, a little bit gusty in the gorge, cool temperatures for the mountains, and we'll see some cloudy coast developing, especially on the Oregon coast on Sunday. Here's what it looks like for Seattle for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Nice mild temperatures and a slight chance of rain Sunday and Monday. Portland looking good with temperatures staying under 80 degrees, overnight lows staying down in the 50s. And if you're heading up north to the Spokane area, look for a beautiful weekend there. A little more overcast, though, on Sunday. Here's what it looks like for the next 7 days. Fall begins on Sunday. We'll see those 80-degree temperatures returning midweek there. Tri-Cities, nice weather here as well, with temperatures peaking on Wednesday close to 90 degrees and then dropping back down to the lower 80s. Ellensburg looking good, 70s and even some 80-degree temps next week. Those overnight lows, though, a little bit chilly this weekend. Here's what it looks like in Walla Walla. Beautiful weather, wine taste, or get out there and do a little bit of golf. Those warmer temperatures once again on Wednesday, teetering just below 90 degrees. In Hermiston, it's going to be a gorgeous weekend. And don't forget, fall beginning on Sunday morning. Those 80-degree temperatures sticking around all next week in Hermiston. And yes, we're at the 48th annual Sausage Fest at Christ the King in Richland. And yes, weather tonight, absolutely perfect. As you can tell, it is crowded tonight. It's only once a year and for 2 days only. Now, if you can't make it out to Christ the King tonight, they open tomorrow at 11 a.m. and they'll go all the way till 10:30. Tons to do for the kids, tons to do for the adults, lots of entertainment. And you know what? It's just a sense of community. You're probably going to run into somebody you know if you show up at Christ the King for a Sausage Fest. So again, having a great time, and I can't say enough about perfect weather this weekend for all the events in our area, including the Ironman and the Central Washington State Fair. So we're having a great time, Austin. Wish you could be here. I'll send it back to you. Stacey Lee live for Apple Valley News Now.
Stacey, have a great weekend. Thank you. I will be out there tomorrow, so viewers, listen up. If you want to dunk me in the dunk tank, your chance tomorrow at 7 p.m. Hope to see you there. Coming up next, a big tour from a big name with an election twist. I'm taking a look at some of the entertainment headlines when we come back.
Back by popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunsKia.com.
Women, were you exposed to dactyl while you were pregnant? Infant birth defects are caused by this toxic weed killer used in farming, landscaping, and gardening. As a result, the EPA has asked agricultural workers to stop using dactyl, also known as DCPA. If you or your child was injured by dactyl, protect your rights for compensation. Call Weitz & Luxenberg today at 917-LAWYERS to learn more. That's 917-LAWYERS.
high-level performance at work and at home.
Right now, buy 2 AP300S batteries and get a third AP300S for free. And get a free battery when you buy a BGA 86 battery handheld blower set, a $300 value.
Real STIHL. Find yours.
Warning, your air conditioner unit needs service. Would you like me to call Bruce?
Yes, call Bruce.
Thanks to today's modern technology, it's never been easier to call Bruce Heating and Air. When your AC unit needs serviced, call Bruce.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get this party started. Just make sure you call the right Bruce.
Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $1,850 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Take good care of you, Bruce Heating and Air.
Fun and excitement are waiting for you at Wild Horse Resort and Casino in Pendleton. Try your hand at Vegas-style slots and table games, indulge in fine dining, enjoy restaurant amenities, or swing away on 2 championship golf courses. Find out what's happening with upcoming promotions, book hotel rooms, buy event tickets, and more on the new mobile app. App users get more chances to win through exciting pop-up promotions and exclusive app-only games. Download, play, and win today. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
It's the fall savings event at Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds and Sunnyside Shed Company. Get 10% off custom buildings and mention this ad to get an additional $250 in free options. That's right. From now until the end of the month, get 20% off all our in-stock inventory. We offer free and fast delivery, and we're committed to unbeatable quality and service. Come visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds and Sunnyside Shed Company for the best deals of the season.
Back by popular demand, it's Steve Hunt Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hunt Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHuntKia.com.
An awesome flight over an awesome river. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Well, a posh mansion in the Hollywood Hills is now home to squatters and taggers. The abandoned home is covered in graffiti. Neighbors say squatters have been coming and going for more than 2 years. Los Angeles police say officers have been called to the home 6 times this month for trespassing and vandalism. 10 people were removed on Wednesday. According to public records, John Powers Middleton owns the home. He also owns another Hollywood Hills mansion that was taken over by squatters last year. Neighbors say they are tossing around the idea of coming together as a group to buy the now unique property. Grammy Award-winning singer Stevie Wonder is going on tour leading up to the 2024 presidential election. Wonder will begin a 10-day U.S. tour starting in October. The performances are titled after Wander's politically themed single titled Sing Your Song as we fix our nation's broken heart. The tour kicks off October 8th at PPG, that's at the Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Wonder will also be performing in New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Greensboro, Atlanta, Detroit, Minneapolis, and Milwaukee. The tour will wrap up on October 30th in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The 74-year-old legendary singer said he will be offering a designated amount of complimentary tickets. Kelsey Grammer discusses the latest season of Frasier. We've also got a sneak peek at a new Saoirse Ronan's new period drama. And Rick DiMaggio reports on some of the much anticipated, somewhat controversial releases coming up.
Let's talk to Frasier Crane. I'm listening.
Frasier is back. Kelsey Grammer returns as the lovable psychiatrist in the 2nd season of the rebooted sitcom and explains that the show's writing is better than ever.
I remember about 3 shows in this year thinking, boy, this is really good. So I looked at all the cast and all the people there, and I thought, geez, these guys have really shown up, and the writing was great, and I'm just delighted about it.
New episodes of Frasier are available Thursdays on Paramount+.
This is for all the parents whose children have been evacuated, and for my boy, George.
Saoirse Ronan searches for her son as Nazis bomb London in Blitz. This is a first look at the actress in the World War II set drama, which arrives in select theaters and on Apple TV+ in November.
Almighty Caesar says, stop.
A new edit of the 1979 historical epic Caligula is now available on Blu-ray and DVD. The scene-by-scene reconfiguration of the controversial film starring Malcolm McDowell and Helen Mirren is being billed as the ultimate cut. In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
The new season of Frasier is already streaming. The show's first season already received 3 Primetime Emmy nominations. We'll have a final look at your forecast when we return.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try our bagel sandwiches. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
If you'd rather be here or here instead of here, then you gotta start here with Honda, the most trusted brand on the road according to KBB.com. Honda's also the best deal on the road 10 years in a row. And that includes the award-winning Honda Passport and Honda Pilot, both winners of Car and Driver's Editor's Choice Award. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get the Honda Pilot with 2.9% APR financing. For details, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic, don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else. Ironic. Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less. That's ironic. Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Traffic jam. Ugh, and I'm already late.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and explore unbeatable deals. Revamp your laundry space with GE's top-of-the-line front-load laundry machine, each for just $749. Designed to deliver exceptional cleaning power and efficiency. With features like the ultra-fresh vent system with odor block, microban antimicrobial technology to help prevent the growth of odor-causing bacteria. Say goodbye to musty smells and hello to fresh, clean laundry. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
Welcome to the Walla Walla Airport, where you'll experience enhanced convenience. Your gateway to adventure has expanded its security checkpoint and upgraded the departure area for your comfort. With free parking and daily Alaska Airlines flights to Seattle, your travel plans are easier than ever. Whether you're off to relax or to explore, start your journey smoothly with our improved facilities. Create unforgettable memories today. Book now at alaskaair.com. Your next adventure is just a flight away at Walla Walla Regional Airport, where parking is always free.
Affordable? Yeah, we got that. Stylish? Got that covered too. Quality? You can bet on it. At Furniture Row, we stock furniture that's value priced, built to last, and looks fabulous. And during fall into savings, prices are dropping throughout the store. Like the Calvin sofa, only $6.99. The Gramercy Park Dining Group, only $5.99. The Gunsmoke bed, just $4.99. And save $300 on our Telluride luxury lineup. Or score 48 months, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. Fall into savings. On now at Furniture Row.
You love a cold, refreshing soft drink from McDonald's. So we've got even colder ones.
Behold the cold. Enjoy your favorite medium drink for just $2.29. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Monday, Washington battles Cincinnati, followed by a special Apple Valley News Now primetime.
Welcome back, everybody. A quick reminder at Apple Valley News Now, we've been telling everyone that we are the new local TV home of the Seattle Kraken. And this Sunday, we'll get our first look at this year's team. The preseason begins when the Calgary Flame visits Climate Pledge Arena to face off against the Kraken. The action starts at 7 Sunday night and only on Apple Valley News Now. Let's get a final look at your warm weekend forecast for the first official day of fall.
Thanks, Austin. Overall, chilly in the morning with those temperatures by midday, close to 70 degrees. A few clouds, but really nice weather outside. Look for mid-70s. And once again, next week, we'll be looking for temperatures back into the 80s. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you so much. And thank you for joining us for Apple Valley News Now at 6. For the latest anytime, just go to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Make sure you get our QR code as well for updates on demand. I'm Austin Reed, hoping your news is good news. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you next week.